persistent. Perseverance through trials, tribulation, and hardship leadeth unto the salvation of the saints. My God, there is a new love that you end up having with Jesus Christ, that very salvation that is set forth with perseverance. And we end up continually coming before God. It changes our life, it changes our perception. We're able to receive the blessing. God is able to pay us because of the love that we have, not only in the physical essence, but also in the spiritual. So much more so. You end up receiving God, that love, and the very understanding that cometh forth from his name. He is that eternal salvation, that grace of God. And when you go forth, you end up receiving a new way of looking at the world. I can open up your eyes, open up your mind, open up your heart. You know, and the main thing is the main thing. Keep Christ at the center of your life. When you call into Jesus, Yeshua, Kabashia, that is building up the essence of the love of God. That new understanding and that ability for you to go forth in everything that you do, creating Christ and having that love. That is the key. When you end up continually going forth and looking towards that love, Jesus gives you that new insight, that new persistence, and the new ability for each and every individual to open up their eyes, their mind, and to be able to change the life that they have and give that life unto God, to be able to receive that essence of the Spirit, that we continually go forth, growing and striving to create a better tomorrow today. That very love is the essence of God's name, and that when we look towards that, what we end up seeing, he who was, he who is to come. But what do we have if we have not love? I can have all knowledge, all understanding, all blessings in heaven and in earth, but if I have not love, then I have nothing. But if you have love, you have all things. Call unto the Lord and receive that eternal blessing that cometh forth within his name. Jesus is that very salvation. He is the blessing of all the world. And each and every individual is given that opportunity to shine. And so we go forth with that patient perseverance until the light of God shineth down once again to give us his glory, his grace, and the very new understanding that Jesus is there, that Jesus loves us, that everything that we do should be done in the grace of God. If I continue to go forth, looking towards Christ, being able to give a gracious blessing of acceptance for that love, then I am able to sow forth in time and in season the new blessing of God. Jesus is that eternal salvation. We receive that blessing through love, through admiration, and through that constant, persistent faith, making a daily affirmation of Christ Jesus. You receive a cup of salvation and the blessing of Jesus Christ in everything that you do. It builds within your heart so that you want to share it with all the world. And that's my invitation to you today. It's so simple. It's really so simple. Jesus is Lord. When you call into Jesus, you end up receiving that eternal salvation, that blessing of God. It is a daily affirmation through that persistent tenacity of the Spirit to receive His Son. You become one with Christ and you receive the glory of God. Open your heart, open your mind, open the strength of God, and receive the new blessing of God. God bless.